This is Deckard 6. Who's ready to start making AAA games? I know I am. Well, last time I was ready to milk $1 billion, and it looks like we're even farther from that at the start of this one than we were last time. We got some training to do first, however. More, tech for our tech people. Tech for the tech god. So I'm going to think everyone that gets really any benefit out of tech is going to do more. You're actually going to do design. You're supposed to be more design heavy. The rest of you are also going to do design. Then I think I'm going to do a round of speed with the boost. And we'll call that good. Did I give you the design course? It doesn't really matter. Wow, you're actually higher in our person that's supposed to be super heavy in design at this point. I think she's simply so ahead at the start that I didn't bother to put as much effort into raising it. So she's still just about up with you, Alan. But you've done a great job of catching up. Kudos on that. Time trials. Boost. More time trials all around. I'm incapable of seeing anything. It's the fact that everyone's got different length lists now. It keeps throwing off my time. Oh, do I have to scroll down twice or 3 times to get it? $10 million in sales. Whoo boy. This is an unbelievably high number. It is certainly up there. I believe the only one of the few achievements I don't have is the one for getting, I believe it's 100 million units shipped without using a publisher. That is serious, and I haven't been playing past the 35-year time frame, so I mean if you sit there indefinitely you can get whatever kind of sales you want. Let's see. Games with new topics, and we're just about to make one. Is it worth doing? Do we have a new topic we want to use? Have we made an alternate history? I mean, Martyr's still pretty good. Give me a second here. Game history. We'll be real back near the beginning if we have it. Do we have an alternate history? God, we've made so many games. Aliens, Medieval, Evolution, Ninja, Fantasy, History. We made a regular history, but I don't think we made an alternate history before. I know I was decrying our original IPs and telling them jinxed, but gosh darn it, I'm up for a good jinxing. Lucky 14, don't fail me now. We're going to punch Hitler. That's right. Make an RPG game, where in the end, your ultimate goal is to... Oh god, now it's vacation time. You guys have the worst timing. Anyway, RPG game where your ultimate goal is to punch Hitler. 150 million. By far our best... selling game. Alright, so making sure I have people in the right spots. I do! Good, I couldn't remember if I had Alan and Lee in the appropriate spots here. Nothing new to tweak there. But he's just sort of working here on his own, like, hey guys, I'm making the engine, you guys want to come back to work? AAA games is going on. We'll definitely be able to make another AAA games for our next game. Here we go. Here come the big numbers. Yeah, it does a weird thing where it sort of hangs, waiting for people before it moves on to the next gameplay focus, or next production focus. Which is good, if you have to send somebody away in middle development, it doesn't just completely make you lose their contributions. It does, however, risk screwing up your timetables. You can lose a lot of productive time in-game to people on vacation if you don't stagger them properly. Looks like our first AAA game will also be on the new generation of consoles. That makes sense, too. We're going big for the one in the PlayStation 4. We can also get our marketing going now. Make that large campaign. Really waking at our tech, hoping that starts to show our increased emphasis on improving our technical merit. Man, I sound like I'm writing press releases for Tale Tellers at this point. Recent setbacks have caused us to reevaluate our priorities. We continue to put emphasis on design and continue to deliver the stories that our customers love, but we have made a concerted effort to improve the technical merit of our games to fully take advantage of the next generation systems. Yeah, I wouldn't make a great PR rep, but I try to passable. And our graphics are one of the chances we have to actually catch up on tech. And this time, I think I will wait out for E3. Screw you, market analysis. I should have figured. So, we started developing as soon as the market analysis thing popped up. At most 1 or 2 weeks went by before we jumped on that bandwagon. And it already is gone before we finished development. Even if we'd clicked finish right away with all of our bugs intact, we wouldn't have been able to take advantage of it. That's pretty solid right there to show you that you're not going to get a whole lot out of the market analysis once you move up to larger AAA games. It's just the crapshoot. So if you're ever making a Game Dev Tycoon, that should be one issue you address. Perhaps you can simply have it give a boost hype for development during the time when it's important. That would certainly provide a way to boost sales of these larger games, even if the topic interest doesn't go the entire duration. Let's see. Story and quests are almost maxed out. Do we get to the near future options at this point? Yes. Reactive play, reactive quests, and that kind of stuff. The stuff that we're just experimenting with now in real life. So, research now. We can throw a couple more new features into the new engine. Do we go for realistic body language? We might. Well, we definitely have room in the engine for new stuff when we boost that up. Throwing basic physics in there is definitely worth it. What else we got? Nothing really jumping out at me. Advanced body language is probably a worthwhile upgrade for our simple body language. Still can't fit most of our storytelling stuff in there. Let's see. Start reaching the game report, and hopefully we'll get enough points that we can, see, this is what I'm talking about with our original IPs being jinxed. 7, 7, 7, 6. Good grief. And there was nothing I saw wrong with our production of that game. At least we didn't overhype it this time. Alright, here we go. Research. Competitive play. Cooperative play, excuse me. It's gonna make $1 million in the 3 weeks. It's gonna sell okay. Come on. Finish your research and then we can get to the new engine. I'll send a contract or something while we're finishing this. Just to, we're not completely waiting here. Alien search. The rest of you guys can search the skies while we're finishing this. Here come out the new systems. Punch Hitler research is complete. Yes, I made plenty of alternate history RPGs before. See. Looks like we're at least gonna break even on this game, though our new engine is going to cost us quite a bit. Basic physics, cooperative play, advanced body language. Looks good. This is the future engine. It's an engine from the future. What do I want to train? That's one of the questions I have next, because I'm going to do some training. and AAA. You are able to do a special marketing campaign through the R&D lab, but I don't see a whole lot of benefit to doing that. Yep, the 360 and the PS3 are going off the market in the near future. Big whoop. Yeah, we should be able to start development around March or April, get a little ready for G3, and then start producing our first AAA. We might even be able to fit 2 G3s into it if our timing's perfect. Hitler goes off the market. It made us enough money, we can probably coast on that for a little while. Everyone's about to go on vacation. Let's do that. How many research points are we going to end up with? Do we have enough to make another specialist before we start? We made $578 million on the Xbox 360. I'm quite happy with that. Alright, training. You're gonna get more tech, because you're still one of our few good sources of tech points. You're gonna get more tech, because you're our primary source of tech points. You're gonna get more design, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're gonna get more tech, because you're one of our few good sources of tech points. You're getting another design, because you're supposed to be design heavy. You're getting another design. And you're getting another design. Yeah, everyone's mostly doing whatever they're supposed to specialize in. There may be a round of generalist training. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just sort of generic game jam. We'll release a freeware Flash game, sort of as a free time. I wish we could do that and just release some, you know, get some fans and promote our company a bit, and also train. It would be nice if we could just gain skills by making games, and training was a different thing. But the way the game's sort of balanced, you have your levels, which you get from games, and your actual training points, which you get from training. Alright, and this will probably finish up by the end of March. And then we can start developing. We're definitely going to be doing a frickin' sequel if we're making a frickin' AAA game. Like hell if I'm going to take our luck on new IPs into a AAA market. Forget that. Sequel. I want to do a sequel to Alternate History now. I have some good ideas, but let's go Lucky 13. It was our strongest of our original IP games. Man, the cost of development on this is brutal. And we're paying millions of dollars in licensing for these consoles. We're going to have Unlucky 14. 14th one hasn't been doing that great for us yet. Actually, Unlucky 14. What's the one that's the floor that Asians find unlucky because it looks like the character for death? Is that 4, I think? I think it's 4. Here comes our starting numbers. Not super, but that's just your starting look. Come on, boys and girls, let's see what we can add in. Interactive story fits no problem. Advanced cutscenes. There we go. That looks great. Let's see. Cooperative play. Yep, skill trees, character progression. Yeah, I guess we can't quite fit any of those in. Engine. Multiplayer. Save to cloud. Mod support. Yeah. Get rid of video play that. Though. Fuck that. Want physics. That's all the kids are doing these days. Lots of new features to go into this engine. Large booth, of course. Have you seen the size of our company? You'll see just how freaking long AAA games take to produce. And we have 4 specialists, which should be enough to make a AAA game. I love seeing those big numbers pop up there when you get like 12 in a bubble, 13 in a bubble. Come on, Tale Tellers. Our fans are catching up with our attendees. Still on gameplay. Man. Media inquiry. Well, you all know how this is going to go. Hype it and hope. If you've got fingers out there on the internet, cross them now. Because a flop on our first AAA production, ugh, that could be bad. That could put an end to this challenge right now. Because, well, we have 7 years left. 7 years, because you actually have to get to finish 35. We're rapidly running out of time with how long AAA games take to make. Right, fit all those dialogue features in, excellent. Dynamic environments, mini-games, level editor, no level editors. Better AI, sure. Actually gotta boost this a little. Boop, no problem though. Still get everything. Said. Damn. Okay, good. There we go. Excellent. Marketing. Large campaign. So our numbers are already surpassing where they used to be. But once again, we're jumping up a game size. Yes, no strong mark. It's all a gamble at this point. Trying to judge by our previous numbers is no good when you jump up a category size. Man, I like those big bubbles. I like big bubbles and I cannot lie. All you other developers cannot lie. A girl walks in with a high-speed rating and those round things in your face, you get sprung. I apologize to everyone involved for that. Not a whole lot to do during this time, just it goes on forever at this point. And just, I can talk about how much I really want this to make success. Ooh, Arena can't quite handle both these. We're kinda... not a whole lot we can do about that. We could try to lower some of these and bring it down to 100. But then we're gonna overload, I think we can just barely fit both of them in. Yeah. That's what we're gonna have to do, it looks like, to get them both up to 100. And that gets all our features in too, so that's great. I'm gonna be a little worried when we start getting into graphics version 7 if we do that. I don't think we're quite gonna make another E3. Maybe. We could probably wait around and post-dev long enough to do it and get that little extra hype. Because it's still another 6 months away. It might not be worth it. It'll be a question of whether our hype goes down more than our hype could potentially go up at that point. But man, it's going to take us a while to do bug fixing. It might not be that long to wait. Let's see, how's our balance looking? We're still a little design heavy, I think. But not too bad. Might be a little easier than I remember to end up overly design heavy if you're building an RPG company. I have to keep pumping tech points into our few people that make use of them to cover up that balance, because these guys are just design, that's what they do. Still not done with bugs, and only a couple months away from G3. Action games, screw that shit. That's not what we're doing here. Yeah, it'll probably actually involve waiting about a month. And like heck if we're gonna be able to start another game. Large booth. We'll wait the little while. Squeeze out these last few post-dev points, because I want this to be a frickin' success. You could put us almost to the billion mark on its own if it's a first placing game. And we don't have all 6 specialists, so I don't think it will be. But it could be. Here's the tally. Is it going to even be able to match our massive fan count? It is. Here it goes. New records, of course, but once again doesn't show us that much. People are almost at max level. We can research graphics 7. We're going to start work on the game report, and you people... Oh, reviews first. Oh, those 10s. Oh, those 10s! Those 10s! Oh my god. That feels good. Okay. Our first AAA game is a super success. Oh my god. Straight 10s on our first AAA. Oh, I'm gonna need to lie down for a bit. Oh boy. I mean, I was nervous that whole time. Watching those numbers go up, I was just crossing my fingers. Alright, I was gonna say. Training. You guys. Specialists. Gameplay. Yeah, over 1 million sales in the first week. Train. Graphics. Let's just finish this whole kit and caboodle. It's probably artificial intelligence. And that's it. We're getting all our specialists going. Oh, and I predicted it would be successful. I predicted it was going to be successful, and it got straight 10s. Oh my god. Here it goes. Alright, the sequel bonus. Yes, I know that. There it goes. Oh my god. 5 million in the first 3 weeks. Is it going to get 10 million in 4 weeks? Nope, not quite. All the praise coming in. That's over 10 million sales. We've got a diamond success here. I'm just watching those numbers now. Waiting for our team to finish up their shit, and then I'm going to probably send them on a contract work. Do another alien search. You guys still haven't found any. Get on that. Turn up a few more research points so I can send them all training. Alright. Sales are finally starting to slow down. But man. Holy crap. That's a lot of money. I might have overestimated when I said it would get us our billion right there, but dang if that wasn't good. I think we'll celebrate with a round of college training. For our programmers. You can only code jam though. Need to save some of these points. Pixel Cup. Pixel Cup. Yes, I'm putting a slight emphasis on trying to get our tech balance sorted out. So they're getting a slightly higher level of training. Here comes the VR revolution. We'll see how much we actually make use of that. Visor is support. And another round of general, I think. But man, oh, the sales on that is... I'll keep hoping it's going to reach 25 million. I don't think it will, but it might. Come on, Game Jam. So I hope the rest of you are at least half as excited as I am looking at those numbers come in. That was... The rest of this episode's sort of like, was it good for you, baby? It was good for me. We didn't quite make the it goes to 11 on it. Research Lab will put out the points in a second. Man, if you can imagine if we got another bonus to go with that, that would have been obscene. So I think I'm at least partly justified in all those freaking hypes I do. Because when they pay out big. Look at that, just the tiniest little bar. 1.1 million in sales. More than we made with huge #1 selling games. It's the trickle at the end. There it is. 401 million in sales. That, my friends, is a lot of money. And now we have all of our specialists done. I think we should go and try to make another top 10. This is Deckard 6. Let's kick some ass.